feel like I should go to the bathroom first. I gotta Bethesda? Really? Those are the guys? Who knew? Who knew they made this game? I saw how there was like outrage of the title screen. I was like, really? Does it matter? It seems to have had the proper message. Look how cool this is. We all read this, right? Photosensitive word in virtual reality. Look, I can't even read it because I don't know if it's my screen that's not keeping up or what, but it's all a blur. Some of that was French. Ooh, sovereign law. Yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Balls. This is what I'm currently on right now in the rest of my life. Save, unrest, on wait, on travel, on pause. Okay. Display. Who likes filter grain? Who? Look, I'm glad there's a motion blur thing, but who really wants motion blur at all? They have a thing to show damage numbers off, but every video I saw was with damage numbers, right? I'll look at this stuff later. The controls, bindings. Oh, okay, that's what I'll look at the bindings later. I'll figure out how it plays right now, and then I'll be like, this doesn't play like Halo. I like when they let you automatically look at the credits, because they all know, everybody knows, everyone knows you're not going to look at the credits ever. What did I say? I should have gone to the bathroom. We're gonna go on this long car ride together, and I gotta hold it in the whole time. You know, I was thinking that like everything I play is in the future and in space. Halo, Apex, Red Dead Redemption.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly.
Did I kill her first?
Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful.
Who's jumping in front of
Thank
lasers?
you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And
My hands! They cut off my hands!
Astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around.
Dismemberment.
Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
It's a pretty good skill. An invisible gas.
Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
I say Apex. Isn't that Roger Craig Smith?
No more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby.
All of his
There are
voices
worse
sound like
lives.
Roger
You know,
Smith.
most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now
Yes,
or at
please.
the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
And there's a cave and everyone dies. I like how, even though that we're on an alien planet,
Okay, let's see what we've got.
the underground cave looks alien. Like, how is that possible?
Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape.
You think we'll be done here soon? I hear this is the last dig.
Is everybody here with me?
No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer!
She's getting.
If you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go! Your cutter working right? I swear, you breathe out these things, they overheat.
Ow!
Take your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on.
Oh, it's not hurting me.
I used to be the new girl until you showed up. Lynn still gets on my case.
Yeah, you need some pointers?
I'm the new girl.
For the
Stay
big
the course?
central spots. Breaks. Oh man!
just call me Zoe
Okay, then.
Deschanel.
Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
That big veiny rock over there.
Running through these
Come on.
veins pretty quick.
With me.
You know what I do like is I can walk faster than her. Can't do anything else. Oh, I can jump now. What button was that? B? No. The hell button is that? X?
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter.
Y? Why? I'm using the buttons on the back like I always do. Y? Who the hell puts Y as a jump button? Oh, look, I can run now. Holy crap, I can run now. I'm gonna... The whole goddamn world is mine now that I can run. Can I have this? Is this for me? Oh!
What's wrong with you?
I heard him. I stole their stuff. That's cool. Look at that. There's multiples. Are we able to go around though? Do I gotta load up Skyrim to see if you're correct? Says the guy who hasn't touched Skyrim in a decade.
You got a few more digs to go before I do
Because I changed fire weapon 1 toggle point of view. Oh, it's in spaceship flight. It's because I accidentally moved one of these ones, huh?
Be glad when we're off care of yourself out there. Just trying to get through my shift.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
They offered it to me on Game Pass.
They're ready for it. Get back up here.
Oh, cool! It recharges.
Come on, it's time. You're with me.
B. Can I get a new light? Ah, look at that. Oh, damn! I need to change that. Usually I have it as right bumper. It's melee, but that's okay.
Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go!
How come I don't have a light?
Yeah, about that.
Can I slide?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after?
The digger?
Speed is an anomaly. That's not cool.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Relax. Just another job. Come on.
We're getting close.
If you hold
I think.
down left trigger,
Everything
you
is just-
fire faster.
Wait, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there.
Where's-
We'll come get you.
There we go. You know, I saw that there's already a Nick Cage mod with a flashlight. It looked like an old cartoon wall. I got a coffee mug. Still falling? Was that? I think that was it, right? Just the coffee mug? Oh wait, there's a floor. Try to stand behind it. What you're saying is I should use it as a sledgehammer. Guys, I found a coffee mug. Neat. Neodymium? Making my own earth metal magnets over here. You know what I like? The fact that I got no... Oh, I can get over that ledge just barely. Oh! That's not good. I'm having issues, aren't I? Hey guys, I'm getting these weird throbbing headaches. Is that okay?
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Do I get to keep all this stuff? I feel like I'm gonna have a bad episode, right? And then medically I'm gonna get discharged. But then like, oh, here's all the credits you earned still. Doubt it. Why doesn't this one break? There it goes. I like how they send this guy in, but not the other people. And every time I take a chunk off. I don't seem to have an issue with holding resources right now, so I probably don't get to keep it. I wonder if we work together as a team to collect stuff. You know, these people right here, right now.
Dusty, snap out of it.
The first day on the job.
Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells?
Bell?
Any of this look familiar?
I hate dithering. Volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA as a result. There are aliens in this, right? Increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. You just went straight preset? This is what a maple would look like. Everyone's got pretty hair. Perfect. That's so sad. Look at that. Even in the future, the old can't retire. She has to go out there. 96 years old. And the poor guy has to go out there and mine for materials. Just so he can send his grandkid a birthday card. It's funny because it's purple hair. That person. This person. I think this is like the general mood of how most of us feel, huh? Like he had a sad face. She wore makeup. She wore makeup to her excavation job. Oh, I don't wear makeup for you. So you can see, so your reflection can be back at yourself. This is like old computer sounds when the hard drive would turn, the platter would turn, and it almost sounded like the processor was flipping switches. It's ones and zeros. I'll be honest, if I could have just had like an image, I don't know if it's probably faster on PC if you have an SSD or whatever. Oops. But if I just had like an image of everyone's faces, that way I could just pick real quick and start off at a good base. Where is that goofball? Where is that hipster with the beard and mustache? There we go. We'll go with. I mean, granted. Might be space grandma. Because Belle ain't no space grandma. Can I zoom out? No. I'm assuming all the hairs that are available are just the ones that we saw. I mean, if you get to that point, it'd be cool, I guess, to like, flash up the sides. Grandma. Grandman! You can't go back and change it? General swept back is what I usually pick. But I need Belle's hair. This looks like sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is my Red Dead Redemption person. 20. 20 is my color. Most likely going to go with, basically, what? Elden Ring Belle? The grandson. The grandest of all. Space Grandma. What was that? 20? Oh, it just rate 20 at the end. It's Ryan Gosling. See, look at all these nice facial hairs they have here. Sega. These are like real facial hair. Not just a texture. Granted, I'm real curious to see how it's done. If it's they look like individual strands. Oh, you looked that up? Oh, yeah. Asian Rambo. That's right. That's what you picked. Just general head shape. That's kind of weird. That's just a give or take, not really a change overall. Might have to go back. Space caveman. Neanderthals were known to have red hair. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of work they did. A lot of work they did for the texturing and stuff for the hair. So many options you didn't think of before because you didn't want them yourself, but you want to impose them onto me. Did you pick him for Asian Rainbow? Asian Rainbow? Asian Rambo? You would assume you'd never see your face in their conversations? Look, if I don't know your phone number, there's no reason you should be calling me. I mean, that makes sense, obviously. Helmet's covering your face up. Honestly, they should have the two people just like standing there watching it this whole time. Oh yeah, that's what they showed off in that thing, huh? Can't be confined with space. avocados. Adoring fan, is that the mercenary one? File not found. Masterless and unbound, you wandered the settled systems as a blade for hire. To some, you are a simple mercenary. To others, a hero. And to a select few, a nightmare. It's got a Ninja Turtle mask. I like type 1 and type 2 bodies. And like I said, there should be a type 3 that's actually in the middle. That way you could slide over. He's got some short legs. A little closer to myself, if I do say so. Where's barrel chest? I always go with barrel chest. Because it's closer to my own heart. I say barrel chest, but yet he's still got some hips on him. Bell's not a barrel. Since you look stuff up, is there more hairstyles? Is there a shop later? Or am I stuck here? And I gotta wait for mods. I don't even think there's gonna be mods for the Xbox. I wonder if there's cross save. Is there cross play? Doesn't support cross save. Crossplay. If you buy Starfield PC, you get it free on Xbox and saves crossover. I don't know. I'm not really getting an answer. Such an interesting choice. Yeah, we'll go with Man Bun Bell for right now. I don't think Elden Ring had a lot of facial hair, right? But he did have a beard. Master Talcula, the Terramorphs had plagued the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien bound. Alien life abound. You've learned the skills to track them and find them. These commodities oxygen and the increased lung capacity gained by regular physical fitness regimen is essential. Okay, so there are some skills that cross over. Starting skills. But I can get multiple starting skills, right? Centuries of conflict have proven that that when it comes to threat elimination, few things stack up to the reliable power of high-speed projectiles. Access to brand new worlds means access to brand new ingredients, and there is almost no limit to the delicious foods and drinks a talented chef can prepare. Once considered a sport of kings, boxing is still practiced as a recreational recreational competitive activity, but its combat applications can't be denied. Security. When the standardized digital locking mechanism is renowned for its security, any code can be broken with the proper training. Oh, so that's a hacker. Bouncer gets hacked. That's weird. There's a fitness one. You've worked the line at the toughest clubs and the settled systems. Back then, you learned that most non-lethal confrontations can be solved one of two ways. A strong right hook and a more strongly secured door hook. Whenever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture, and your quarry knows that in this vastest space they can run, but they can't hide. Honestly, this should just have autocomplete because I've already done it before. As more people journey into space, the number of those certified to effectively pilot various types of spacecrafts has increased dramatically. Missile weapons are favored because they can lock onto an enemy ship, but an intimate knowledge of tracking systems can make them even more effective. Specialized training and innovations in personal mobility systems have allowed for unfettered exploration of enemy. So jetpack. So it's a Boba Fett setup, huh? On refined masses scarfed down chunks by the shipload, you catered those with a more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species become true culinary masterpieces. Considered by many to be a lost art, close attacks with a melee weapon can often be deadlier than ranged combat when carried out by a skilled practitioner. Ooh, scavenging. There are those who can find just about anything, and their success is usually dependent on knowing how and where to look. Leave it to human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on an enemy, but you'd mud. It just spawns more credits and crates. That's kind of weird. You'd think that would just find like more like junk from mining, right? Pistol certification. Considering the popularity of the personal sidearm and the settled systems, familiarity with such weapons is often considered essential. Only through advancements in medical training and technology has humanity been able to withstand the galaxy's many dangers. By embracing an activity, did I already read that one? By embracing an active lifestyle and good nutrition habits, one may improve their overall sense of health and even gain prolonged life expectancy. There's a stealth one. Cyber Runner. From Neon to New Atlantis, Megacorp stand as a monument to power, prestige, and profit. You've worked both for and against them, on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscious for credits. For a combatant who values discretion above all else, the ability to approach a target while undetected and kill them with a silenced weapon is as terrifying as it is effective. Security, while not entirely honorable, and certainly not legal, it is nonetheless occasionally necessary to discreetly remove property from someone's person. Cybernetist. Robots, mere toys, neuroamps, good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but you once saw a greater future. Humans and machines as one. That's kind of scary. Medicine security. Personal laser weapons are in widespread use across the settled systems, and specialized training can be greatly increase their effectiveness. The wars are over. Peace now reigns in the settled systems, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. Because of you, agreements were signed, words were heeded, and lives were spared. I mean, this one seems pretty good just for the ability to talk to people. I already have enough problems with the cops because I don't have a body. In the settled systems, the nuanced ability to listen and discuss can often accomplish far more than simply shooting first and asking questions later. Look at another Han Solo reference. In the settled systems free market economy, almost anyone with the right skill set can open and run a successful business. Doesn't that also seem a little concerning? Like, hey, why can't we scan your cargo? Does the mouse work? No. Okay, there's no mouse issues with this game. Lasers, astrodynamics. Oh, they said exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled system. Advanced technology is one thing, but it takes skill, patience, and a little bit of love to coax even more capability out of the ship's grav drive. Humanity now has access to untold alien worlds and the ability to decipher all data. Well, I like that one. While on the ground has become an essential skill. Gangster shotgun certification. You were always disgruntled by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you were old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky enough to have it. Well, of course, standard in every game. I don't know. Did you see me when I used to play? Oh, jeez, Faster Than Light. I didn't see. I haven't seen too much about this, but I think the system is pretty much the same. Where you gotta transfer. You can transfer energy to your shields or to your engine, and you gotta turn it off your engine and put it into your grav drive so you can jump. The cornerstone of close quarters combats, or CQC. The only time I ever hear a CQC is from anime. And it's always like a cute girl that's saying CQC. The shotgun has proven a simple, deadly weapon for hundreds of years. And the other two are there. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Homesteader, the discovery of settled systems, many oxygen-rich planets and moons meant humans could live just about anywhere if they had the know-how. You did and utilized it to great. We technically still haven't really found any planets that have oxygen. Newly discovered minerals mined from alien planets and moons have directly led to some incredible technology advancements. Humanity now has, what is this, Homesteader? Now has the access to untold alien worlds. Already got surveying. Deadlifting. Weight training can significantly increase one's ability to carry weapons and elements, equipment both in space and on the ground. Security research. Industrialist. There was a time when all you wanted to do was be a titan of industry. I want to be a titan. Maybe a ship designer or make a corporate executive. Thankfully, that skill set never goes out of style. The settled systems. By skillfully employing both new and time-tested methods, a researcher may complete projects faster and even gain unexpected insight. Well, I like research method, but I don't really care for the other two, kind of. Long hauler. Let those other hot-headed pilots obsess over laser weapons and maneuverability. You're a space trucker, pure and simple. Pack the cargo and get it there fast. Get paid. Repeat. Life is simple and life is good. Piloting ballistic weapon system. There have been significant advancements in shipborne weaponry. Sometimes the simplest tools is the most effective. Pilgrim, Skyway Survey, Wayfarer, Wanderer, Seeker, Transient. Do I get a stick with a bag at the end of it? You've been called many things during your travels and learned something those others could never understand. The journey is the destination. So now I'm like into starting skills that were already in other ones. Now these are just groups. Now that I think about it, you might want a Dorian fan because it's a free crew member without having to spend 7K credits, but up to you. I kind of regret picking it. I'm never worried about money in games. Unless I'm trying to buy new clothes in PSO2. Been called many things during your travels and learned something those others could never understand. The journey is the destination. Professor also... Oh, look at that. It's got geologist and research methods. And astrodynamics. You always enjoyed learning, but nothing could compare to the joy of teaching others. As humankind spread throughout the stars, there was never a lack of knowledge to obtain, and you gladly assisted. Masterless, unbound, the wanderer settled. I already read this one, right? Dueling, stealth, scavenging. Sculptor! With your knowledge of anatomy and skilled, steady hands, you could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of arts to amaze and inspire. Geologist and persuasion. Persuasion is a pretty good skill. I like geologists just for the implications. The settled systems is no stranger to warfare, and there's one thing armed conflict relies on is trained wars with guns and guts. So this is a Warhammer 40k, right? Space scoundrel, good, bad, who's right is it to say? If there's anything you've learned while traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But it's really one big shade of gray. Pistol certification. Was there anyone else that had pistol certification? No, just shotgun certification. Considering the popularity of personal sidearm in the settled systems, so familiarity with such weapon is often considered... That is crazy. This is the only one with pistol certification. Xenobiologist. The settled system is home to untold alien species, and while none of them have yet proven sentient... Oh, okay, see, that's what I was wondering about. If there was anything else. If there was any alien stromance that never deterred you. You sought out and studied them for whatever gifts they offered. Lasers, fitness. File not found. Oddly, there's no information on file about your personal past life. Clerical oversight? Deletion by some powerful unknown faction? Or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now and the path about to be forged. So they got piloting, ballistics, and nutritional wellness. So there's what was I thinking? Sculptor? No, it's professor. Professor soldier, because it's got the boost pack, ballistics, and fitness. I think homesteader also, huh? Geology and surveying. How hilarious! Just all this and just go with professor. There's somebody else that has a research method, right? No? I can't. Industrialist. Okay, we're looking at Professor for right now. We'll go back. That's what you're talking about, right? Someone put a price on your head and word has spread. Occasionally, armors will show up and try to kill you. But being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. United Colonies natives. You gain access to special United Colonies dialogue options and better rewards for some missions given by the faction. However, crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. Can't be combined with any other faction allegiance trait. You've never acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when on the surface, but decreased when you're in space. That's weird. You've never acclimated to space, so when you're on the ground, you have more. Okay, you lose health, and then the amount of oxygen available to you is less. Occasionally, if you have a crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself in full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. Oh, cool. That's not too bad. That just means they got to be more skilled, right? Your body has become acclimated to space. However, space, health, and oxygen are increased when in space, but decreased when on the surface. Dude, I can't imagine the evolutionary time frame it would take us to be acclimated to space. They said if we started having, families and stuff living on other planets, Mars. Well, not really Mars, but like maybe like areas that have higher gravity. There'd just be constant, not abortions, miscarries. There'd be constant miscarries for like the first couple of decades, because the bodies aren't used to that gravity on dealing with the poor fetus and so on and so forth. Serpent's embrace. You grew up worshiping the great serpent. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna look that up real fast. I want to say it properly. Quetzalcoatl, the great serpent. Grav jumping provides a temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. What a weird trait. Raised universal. You grew up as a member of the Sanctum Universum. You gain access to a special chest full of items in the Sanctum Universum in New Atlantis, but lose access to the House of Enlightened chest. Can't be combined. Well, that's not fun. Now, granted, when I think of Quetzalcoatl now, I think of Dragon Maid, which is a stain on my people. Raised Enlightened. You grow up with a member of Enlightened. You gain access to the special chest. Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options and better rewards for missions on Neon. Crime bounty on other factions is greatly increased, but can't be combined with other allegiances. Oops. Kid stuff. Your parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home. Dude, I do that. Can you imagine? Just always, everybody be in space and they just don't have parents. You really need. Where's Neat? There's introvert. Where's Neat at? You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. That's hilarious. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of an adoring fan who will show up randomly. That's kind of weird that it's just like right there and not something you get through your adventures. Jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join you in your ship's crew and give you gifts. Yeah, I can't imagine things getting so complicated, so complex that you just kind of like forget. You just get too busy to see your parents. It's what happens. Oh, damn it. I hit the wrong button. Now my whole team changed. Freestar Collective Settler. You gain access to special Freestar Collective dialogue options and better rewards for some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions grant increased extra. You're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with other factions, but more when adventuring. So it's just the opposite. You're deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions on your companions likes or result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness, but performing actions they don't like. Where's asshole? Language. You own a luxurious customizable home on a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a 25,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. Wow. Oh, I got 3. So wanted. I Yeah, I know that doesn't really make sense. Freestar. I don't really like any of these other traits. Oh, I don't really need to have any other traits. Alien DNA is good, but food. How can I? I don't get to enjoy food. Damn it! I'm so pissed. So to completely back out. So I was setting this up to go on to auto, and I accidentally hit optimize, and it would change my whole stupid team. Stupid freaking slime isekai game. I swear. You can't just you can. I mean, they got it so you can put optimize, but then they don't have it to where it's like just put everyone who has the highest numbers, the highest number of percentage. Put those people on the team. That's all I'm doing in this stupid game. It's just percentage. I guess we can take a little break here because I'm talking about other stuff. There is what time is it? I'll have to remember that at 56 seconds to put a timestamp here. But tomorrow, I think Yoshin showed off that there's going to be a Monster Hunter collab for Arcs Night that never even saw. So it's a Monster Hunter collab and Arcs Night, and that starts tomorrow. And there's like 3 different operators, so that looks pretty good. So I think I'll actually use up my Originum because I have like over 200,000 or something. I think I have a bunch, and I haven't recruited anybody this whole time. There's got to be another 10 person. And then I use you to just send all of my clues that I don't need. So I send you all my clues all the time. There's supposed to be, I swear there had to have been at least. There we go. I'm looking all over for the extra 10s. There's 40. I think that's remember that's where I am. I think like here like I'm at the start of the mid game grind and I still haven't done it, so I might actually like put a little time into it on stream to get that going. Dude, that's like the first thing I do before I start streaming is I just put it on auto. I use my auto clicker and it'll just burn through the stamina, so I don't actually pay attention to the game while I'm playing. I think I had her. I need to change these percentages. There's got to be one more 6%. There you go. Millim. There you go, 136. I still got to do summons. There was a new Dragon Ball. There's a new future event in Dokkan Battle because it's worldwide celebration. So I got to do those summons. And then on the 8th, which is in 2 days, currently Goddess of Nikke, Goddess of Victory Nikke has a near Adama event going on right now, a collab, but only 2B is recruitable, and on the 8th, A2 becomes suitable, recruitable. Yeah, I think that's kind of why I haven't gone through with Snowbreak yet. Like I said, I really like Eminence of Battle, because if I just got to clear some stages, I can literally just, you know, say how many I want to clear, and it'll just go through it. And if I want to spend time on the game, I can do that also. But like I like that Path of Nowhere, increase the ability. That was like its base, and then there were some other things, and then you can increase that too, to just like skip stuff. That's good. So yeah, I think I'll just push that off till Friday. Near Automata's collab, A2 summons start on Friday, and then we'll do Ark's Night, Monster Hunter summons, and then we'll do Dokkan Battle, Vegito and Fuse the Moss summons, and then I think that's it, right? Can you just build a dream home somewhere? Bleach doesn't have anything going on. Konosuba just started another regular event. Eminence and Shadow is in between events. Oh, I do need to do summons in Snowbreak and Dantro, which I haven't actually played since I streamed them last week. I don't really want any of these other ones. Maybe Taskmaster. I don't care about the Casso stuff, because I'm sure eventually I'll be able to earn money. For the most part, everything is give or take. We'll go with kid stuff, because he's a professor and he loves his parents. I know, but there's nothing else. It says if you have a crew trained in a certain ship, that ship will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. What was that? Path nowhere. I don't know. It's a trade. It's a trade. There you go. That's a good bell, right? Professor. He's got a family still. He you know, and dealing with. Look, I already building a story from him. Okay, so he's a professor. You know, he goes out into space. He knows his astrodynamics, his geology, his method training. In his career, he's learned a thing or two about ship systems, and he's passing it on to his crew. But also, he's dealt with some shady people in the past that, you know, to fund his research. So that's why he's got some bounties on him now. We're all good. So this bell, unlike the bells in the other universes, the other games, he's actually he hasn't had too bad of a life. Can I change my pronoun to they? I get to only be multiple people. It can't be like a butterfly or something. Do I just always put? There's gotta be a mod, right, for that. Put all of them.
That's right. I forgot. The professor. You were really out of place when you first showed up, Dusty. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
I forgot I was playing a game.